Hi, I'm Miss Dara from the Rogers Public Library, and today we're doing the crafts for Homeschool Explorers. So today we're doing United Kingdom, and so we're going to do a sword and a shield for the knights that were from the history of England. So here we go. So the first thing you're going to need, of course, would be your shield and your sword. And so all I did with mine is I painted them gold. Both of them I painted gold. And so then on this one, I just drew me some lines, and you can do yours, decorate it however you want to do it. But I painted some lines on it, and then I just added some triangles to the edge. And so I'm going to use some other shapes to make mine cool. So I'm going to put some squares on it, but I'm going to use them instead of squares. I'm going to use it as diamonds. So I'm going to put that down there. And I have another square. And if anybody wants some of these shapes, I've got a lot of extra triangles and squares. And I've even got some dragons. So I'm going to put a dragon on mine because dragons are cool, right? So my dragons are left over from another craft that I did. So I'm going to put a dragon on here. And I've also got a horse. So I'm going to do a horse on mine. And so let's put him in there. And then I'm going to put a square or diamond right in the middle here. Line it up with my lines. Excuse me. Okay, and I also have my initials just because I liked my initials, right? So I'm going to put a D on here. And I kind of put some glue on the wrong side, which will show up on the black, but that'll be okay. And I also have an S. And my glue stick's about empty, so it keeps coming off. So I'm going to put that on there. And then I'm going to put a couple more triangles on here just to make it look cool. And I'm almost out of glue. Okay, so hopefully that'll stay on. All right, so here we go. There's my shield. And I put things that are important to me or that I find interesting, like dragons and horses. And so that's my shield. So every shield, of course, needs a handle. So I have the handle. It's just a strip of cardboard, and I just colored mine with marker and colored it black. And so the handle, so that it's sturdy, I have some shipping tape here I'm going to use to cover my handle. You can also use duct tape if you want to use duct tape, but you just take it and put it the length of it. And I kind of did mine crooked, so let's see if I can do it straighter. Okay. And then just cut that off. And then fold it in on the edges. Okay. I'm going to fold the end in also so that it just makes it a little sturdier. Then you're going to take this strip and kind of fold it. And I'm going to crease it in one spot on each end. So I'll crease it there, and I'm going to crease it about the same distance there so that I can put it on here and tape that on really well. So I'm going to decide where I want it and just tape that down. And I got a pretty good sized piece of tape to tape that on with. And then I'm going to do the top the same way. So, as you see, thus far, I'm just going to take this and make it so that it's rounded and tape that down. So I have a nice sturdy handle for my shield. All right, so there's the shield. You can decorate the sword as well, however you want to do it. You can put some, if you use the black triangles, you can put some triangles on it. I'm going to make mine a little bit different here. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I just put like that. Okay. So there we go. Okay, and so on this shield, on the sword, just like the shield, you wanted to make it a little bit sturdier, because if you try fighting with this, it's going to break right here. So how I'm going to fix that is I'm going to use some tape. You can either fix this with duct tape or packing tape, whatever you want to do. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tape over this. So I did that, started at about here and went all the way down. And then I'm going to cut right along where that edge is on both sides so that I can tuck that in. And you're going to want to do that at the bottom also. Okay, the one side's okay. Just tuck it all the way in. And then I'm going to flip it over and do the other side the same way. So I'm going to cut that on both sides. Cut that on both sides. Then we're going to tuck that in again. And that just made your handle a little bit sturdier. All right. And there's your sword. All right, guys. Well, that's the crafts for this week. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.